Hi ladies and gentlemen, TJ Lee from NoSleep here. This is my 4th attempt at filming this. Shout out to Procam7, you're fucking shit. I actually love that app so much. I'm recording on my iPhone X, but for some reason, unbeknownst to me, every time I've done this, and these are 10 to 15 minute videos of me explaining shit, and I push save, it just disappears. So, Procam, fix your shit, please. It's really annoying. Okay, so I'm going to try and condense this down in case it's the length thing. So first and foremost, thank you so much to everyone, and I mean the people from my one-shot series, talking with the best friend wish episode I just did recently. That is my most successful story today. I had over 200 emails from people with PTSD, from depression, ADHD, suicidal tendencies, BPD. Thank you so much. It meant the world to me to know that my story helped touch your lives in some way. I'm going to try and get back to as many of you as I can. I am trying. It's very difficult at the moment, but please bear with me. I'll try and get back to you. Thank you so much. To everyone else who has been so supportive in the community that we have been building. 200 members on Discord already. Nearly 500 members on Reddit already. That's fucking amazing, guys. And your theories, your concepts, your fan art, your adaptations, your passion. It's so amazing for just me doing this properly for about 6 to 8 weeks. I have been a writer for 10 years. I only went full-time at the end of the summer. Why? I'll be telling you about probably about a month's time. It's going to be some cool shit, but I have pushed myself so much. My output is ridiculous at the moment, and I owe it all to you guys. I owe it to Drunk Till Tuesday, to Polonium Poisoning, to William Dalphin, aka Lily Madwhip, to Lighthouse Horror, to Andy Leafy, and of course to my amazing editor Avery. She's been fucking amazing. I wouldn't be the person I am without her checking out my work. To Christy, who's very new on the scene, but I adore that woman with every fibre of my being. She has made me a better person. She might not see this, but I adore that woman. So, let's get into the brass tacks. Part 6 is done. It took me a long time to get this part done. Did I know that it was going to end this way? I absolutely did know it was going to end this way. Did I know about the beginning and the middle? Yeah, I knew the beginning, not so much the middle. It took me a bit of time to get everything molded together. I chose music for 5 and 6 because I wanted a more thematic approach with a media and movie background that I have. I truly believe that music enhances a lot of our literature. I'm not going to do it all the time, but I want to try and have some elements for big moments. Billie Eilish, the new single was perfect for part 5. I don't have any regrets about that. I'm not really bothered if you think Billie Eilish is cringe. I think she's fantastic. The lyrics were perfectly catered to Sully's mindset. Callio, the way we go down when they're sitting around the bar at the beginning of part 6 is a final say goodbye moment, and it fits so well as it builds into that crescendo when the confrontation happens. And I chose Solemn Acceptance by Celeste. I'm sorry I'm speaking quickly. I just worry about it being cut off again. I chose that because it's a beautiful thematic piece. Orchestral movement is just gorgeous, and it's all about accepting oneself, as is Celeste, and I hope you enjoyed it. Couple things, let's go through them. So why did Amos just turn up and leave? Well, I love the idea of building up a big baddie, and obviously it's a bit of an unceremonious dip. It's not the last time we're going to see Amos. He's going to have a big presence in the next part. The reason I chose him that way is that Sully is not that kind of character. Sully is not the sort of person that's going to hulk up and get Super Saiyan powers and just blast him into bits. Like, he's a thinker. That's what got him where he is now. Nell is the hunter. Kraus is a guy with no sense of self-regard. That's why he had all those fucking drinks and became a monster for a little bit, like with Slaughterhouse Kraus, which, by the way, might be a t-shirt design. I fucking love that. And people have loved that. It's always really cool. But he's a thinker. So the only logical way to wrap that up is to have him have a battle of wits, and I always imagine the last thing that I would do with them two is have a drink, and that's kind of how it has to be. I think that's the best ending I could have done for that. Obviously, if you think it's terrible, please tell me. I'm open to feedback. Just don't be mean. I'm sensitive. Second thing, why did I make Kraus trans? Because that is how I envisioned him from day one. Why did I choose to include it at the end? Because he's not going to just pose it ad nauseum to the group. They already probably know. I imagine they would have known for a long time. But I think him telling that story is showing his character. He's someone who doesn't give a fuck. He really is not bothered about what other people think. And he chose to turn something that is a very tenuous and very emotionally damaging situation into something he's not bothered about. And no, I don't think every trans family is like that. I think he's incredibly in the minority. But he took something that he had complete control and autonomy over, his identity, and said, well, this is who I am, and you can either love it or you can fuck off. It's not brought up again because it's not relevant at that point. I hate when people include trans gay characters, or trans and gay characters, and all gay characters, and it's just like the focus point for no reason. Like, then they have no substance. It's not cool, it's gross, and it shouldn't be done for clout. I also hate the trope that gay and trans characters have tragic and painful endings. No, Kraus gets to live. Kraus lives and has a lovely life because that's who he is and that's what he deserves. I have trans fans and I have LGBTQ fans, and I want them to feel welcome. Just because I'm a straight male doesn't mean I shouldn't write about these characters. Like, Amos is black, Nell is black, the 77B series is on my own Japanese heritage. These are important inclusivity aspects that really matter in my literature, and I want you to know you are loved and you have a home in my universe. I want you to know that. Next thing, what's going to happen with Kraus, Nelly, and Cheddar? Cheddar is never going to die. Cheddar is immortal, and he is returning for the new series. I don't know how yet. It won't be heavy, but I'll feature him. Kraus and Nelly may have some tales to tell. I don't know. Sully's tale is done. I don't think he needs anything more. He's got his happy ending. I think everyone's happy with that. But the spaces in between, as it was known, now known as Sullivan's Refuge, will be coming back in some form. The next series we're going on to... Right, cool. Just checking the time. Sorry, guys. The next series we're going on to is Hotel Inertia. That is a tentative title. I might change it again. I don't know. If you loved the creativity of the drinks of the bar series, which is what everyone has loved so far, you are not ready for what I'm doing with Hotel Inertia. I am going to plan this in advance, unlike Bar Series and 77B, which, yes, I am going to finish 77B, but it's going to take a bit of my free time because it got so far away from me and so complex, I don't really know how to resolve it at the moment. I need to really sit down and figure that out. It was my own fault for making it so complex. And the Bartending series was my way of proving I could finish the series properly. But Hotel Inertia is going to be very simple. And the concept is that it's the 30 floors, each chapter and each entry will deal with 3 floors, maybe 4, and each of those will have a different reality within them. What's going to happen in them, I'm not going to say because I don't want anyone to steal my work, but you're going to love it. I'm going to write 5 parts between now and probably next Monday or Tuesday, and then they're going to go up every other day. Not every day because I don't want to flood the subreddit, and if I have a one-shot idea I want to put up, I want to be able to do that. And I'm collabing with some really fucking cool NoSleep authors, potentially. It's not guaranteed, mainly because I don't know if they're going to have the time to get it done. But we've talked, people are interested, so we'll see. If they do it, there'll be a B-side stories that's going along with my main story, and we'll coalesce them together. If not, it's not going to affect anything for you guys. It just means my content's going to be more streamlined. You're going to love what I'm doing with that, and that will run for about 2-3 weeks, and then Christmas will take off. The next series is already planned, and that will start in January. Oh boy, that's a lot. Last but not least, the Discord has grown to 200 members. It's still quite quiet, and that's because people are very shy and they're just checking it for my updates, which is totally cool, but we want to grow that community. We have an amazing community manager in Ricardo, and I want people to get involved. If you see this and you're on the Reddit, you're on my 450 plus member subreddit, and you want to get involved and you're sociable, please come and join us. I would really appreciate it. I lurk in there sometimes. It'd be great to have you along. Second thing, podcast. I'm going to be doing a writing mechanics podcast starting in around December, January time. About 35 to 40 minutes and every week. I'm going to sit down to a different mechanic aspect. It might be tone, it might be pacing, it might be structure, it might be my inspiration, getting stuff from anime, from video games, from cartoons, experiences, and translating them onto the paper or the digital format. I have 2 adaptations that I'm doing this week. I'll be announcing those on my Discord and my subreddit for those of you who don't want to get the Discord. Can't say anything right now, they're fucking awesome. Big news, the stuff I've been sitting on for a year is going to be announced in the next few weeks. That is going to change everything, and some cool shit is coming in the new year. Oh, that is a lot, and I rushed just to get it under that 10-minute mark. Guys, thank you so much for everything you've done. If you like these videos, I will try and make it more streamlined and a little bit easier next time. Let me know. If this doesn't work, I'm not doing it again. This has been a fucking nightmare to do, but I am honestly so grateful to all of you and to everyone who's ever reached out, the community we're growing. Hotel Inertia is going to be the most ambitious thing I've ever fucking done. I'm so excited to see how it goes, and I really hope you've enjoyed the Spaces in Between series. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys soon.